the process for the factory update in Mexico. I am sharing my screen, and in next minutes I will show you the main aspects for the implementation in Mexico. If you have doubts, you can. Oh, Kike, the the recording is ongoing.
Yes, it's ready.
Okay. Well, sorry for the language of this presentation. I thought that I will share this slide in Spanish, but I know that this is in English. But I will try to explain. And you have the first. The name of this presentation is uh, 316 because we perform the change for all the process in Mexico. This means in the first part the data entry process, and this upgrade include to the management of the master catalogs and the storage of the information. Uh, we perform to the change in the software or clients. Uh, in fact, this change was performed some months ago, but and another team were included in this change, but it was part of the factory upgrade. And the last one is how to manage the workflow. We change some aspects in the control of the process. Um, and the first one is for the data entry process, and we change our old system Telepath by MediaPath. Uh, for print media, we had DPPF 2.4, and we changed this version to DPPF 3.1, 3.2, sorry. And the main feature that we use with this implementation is auto recognition and auto inserted records for both systems. Um, in the middle, we can see the master catalogs management and the storage of the database. I think the right concept for this is the backend. We had in the past the AS400, and now we have the A4. About how to our customers see or use our information. In the past, we deliver the database in one local development, Chiqueos and Adspin, and we perform the change for MSS Adspin, and we only keep one production in Chequeos. This is the local services. About the communication now and the KPI, we manage all the communication on all the flow of the process through email, and we change this management with the workflow manager. When we perform some change from the data entry to programming checking, or to production, or to perform the quality control, and finally the delivery to clients. In the past, we sent emails with with all the information, and now we perform this um, hands off with the workflow manager with this functionality. The intention of this is to, sorry. Okay. Is to get information, to take all the information in one system, in order to get these records more easy.
Question, Victor.
Yeah.
Do you perform the one piece flow procedure, or do you have different people that will manage data coding, but then you will have people that conduct new insertions and then go back to coding? How does it works? I mean, does everybody have access to the database after creating it, or during creation, or it's divided?
No, well, yeah. In fact, for radio and for TV, we try to implement the one piece flow.
Mhm.
Only for 10 channels, we have two teams, only for programming. But now the data entry coders for TV and for radio, they assign or they assign the new spots, and only a different team check this new assignment. But in
Okay.
fact, if the data entry coder find a new program or a new spot, they create the new
Okay.
label for it. Yeah.
Okay, because that was one of my concerns, since we managed one basically one piece flow since the beginning, in terms of they do have access, and what we do is provide limitations in terms of validation and doing the check-ins, but apart from that they basically do everything. And so our database is only one, and I believe that prior to the changes, you used to manage a AS400, but then you have to um, compare that database with another system that you had, correct?
Yeah.
Now you don't have to do that. Now it's directly in the systems that the data entry manage.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you can configure
Okay. Thank
you
you.
can configure, yeah, the rights for issues.
Perfect. Thank you.
Mhm. At the end, there are at the end of this presentation, there are the flow of how we work right now. Uh, when this happening, the process, the change in the data entry process and for the backend was on July, on July of this year, and the change for the software was on February. Um, what were the main advantage of this change? The most or the most important is that both system DPDF 3.2 and MediaPad has the ability to recognize and auto insert records into the database. In both systems, you can configure the number of the parameters for the auto insertion. You can manage these parameters in order to get the auto insertion more efficiently. If you want more records inserted, you can modify the parameters to be more flexible. But if you want to be or to have more precision in the system, you can adjust adjust the system to be more strict in the parameters. But is depending of the of the market, you can move these parameters. For us, another advantage of this was interface more easy to manage, because the AS400 doesn't have the or the or the use of this system was hard, and at the beginning, obviously with the practice, we had a lot of user with a lot of experience in this software. But now the A4 and MediaPad and DPPF is more easy to use. The system are more or the system has more stability than the previously. Now we have a global support and we have a local support. And for example, when we discover some issue in the system, maybe this issue was solved in another country, and the solution is more easy to deploy in the local version. We have now in the standard of Nielsen. For us, this was a technologic. I don't know what is the concept for inversion, but we for us. Now the process is more easy to implement. We can perform the first time right, and we can perform the one piece flow too with this software. This implementation was performed after more than 8 years in AIS without any development for the operation. The software, in fact, has a lot of validation that we can use for the quality control. In Mexico, in the past, we used a lot of macros on Excel, and now this validation are loaded on the system. And the last one is about the production, the time for the database production. I think we are working on it. It was the integration of new developments for recording all for recordings. We have the multi-grabber for perform the process for MTV, radio, and programs. We have MediaPad. For impressors, we have DPPF. And we have into A4 local developments to perform some activities that we can't perform in MediaPad or DPPF. And this is the codings. The first one, we have the local team of AppDev developed some models to perform these activities. And the first one is codings. We have another model that were implemented before this big implementation for rates, and now we are evaluating if if we continue with this development, or we change this model. We have to another model for generate some reports about all media, and for generate the information for the output model, or reports some similar to the output model. We have a specific model to manage all the master catalogs for agencies, advertisers, brand, product, sector, subsector, category, event types, channels. All the information all the master catalogs are managed in this model. And uh, data entry modules and management are in A4 that use Postgres, this language of programming. We have a specific model for all the outlets, for all the deliverables, and finally all the information is placed in MSS. These are the phases that we the stage that we have in this implementation. We change the model at the middle of the implementation, but and the process is not in one line. We have a lot of interaction, but this is the easy way to explain. The first one is the development, and it is this was performance for both teams, and all related with DPPF and A4 was performed by the Benjamin's team, and the change for MediaPath were performed by the Huber's team with Christophe and with Arun. They are the guys that we perform all the change for MediaPath. And the second stage was the TMB in the first part, when we have a sequential process, and they performed some tests about the functionality of the software. After this, we started in the UAT. We learned how to build test cases, and how to implement these test cases, and how to test the software, how to document this in two platforms. We have Jira for MediaPath, and we had in the past the HP Quality Center for the rest of the issues that we perform or that we find during the test. In this UAT, we only include a little group of persons, the managers, only the managers of each production, TV, cartoons, radio, research, and programs. And it was because we in the past we performed another change of change the software and the experience if you include all the team when the software is not ready. Uh, Maybe the people can reject the new implementation. For this reason, we only include the managers, the leaders of each team, in order to they found all the issues in the system, and then when the software is ready, all include all the people. In the next stage, the end to end, only in the first part we take one day for all channels, for all radio station, and for all newspaper, in order to take the information from the for the beginning at the end, in order to get one day with the new implementations in the MSS. In this phase, we include some tests about the performance of the system. We for 1 hour or 2 hours, we put all the people, all the team working at the same time, in order to discover if the software were ready or was ready to have a lot of user at the same time, and if we can perform the activity as we perform with the current system in this moment. But all the team were included only for the performing for the performing test. And when we check that that we can do the activity in the same time that the current process, we pass to the rest to the next step. That this was the training. In the first part, this training where was planning only for a month, but at the end we need to take 2 or 3 months. In this stage, the intention was to get all team ready to do the new software. The next step was the parallel production, and in this phase, obviously we don't have the possibility to implement to production at the same time, but we take 1 people or 2 people of the with similar performance, and one the first one work in Telepath, and the second one work in MediaPath, for example, and both perform the same activity at the same time, and we measurement if the people on the new system can finish the actividad at the same time that the people that were working in the old system. And after this, then the last stage of this implementation was the launch, and in this phase we check all in order to verify if we have all the requirements, and if we were ready to do the change. This was the training plan for TV, and from Monday to Friday, we have in TV two shifts. Uh, we have 7 hours the people in these teams works 7 hours a day, and the first, for example, for the evening shift, the people work 5 hours for the regular production, and the last 2 hour the last 2 hours, the last hour, because they have 30 minutes to take his to have the lunch and what the last hour of the shift was used to train the team. And for the night shift, we have the first hour in order to get this training for the people that with the trainer with more knowledge about the new implementations, and the last 5 hours for the regular operation. On weekends, the trainer doesn't work, and we only reserve 1 hour for free practice. For radio, on Mondays we need to deliver it 2 days, and for this reason the people doesn't practice on Mondays, but from Tuesday to Friday, and they use 5 hours to the regular operation, and the last 2 hours for training in the new software with the leader of this team as trainer. They doesn't work on Sundays, and they only take 1 hour from free practice on Saturdays. And it's similar for print media. We have two shifts, the morning shift and the evening shift, and they expend 5 hours for the regular operation, and 2 hours at the end of the morning shift and at the beginning of the evening shift, in order to perform the training with the training. Sorry, with the trainer. They work all the week on the weekends too, Saturday and Sunday, and they had a free practice 1 hour on weekends. All teams work with manuals of MediaPath and DPPF, and the trainers develops quick guides for MediaPath and for DPPF and for A4. The first one has the global features of the softwares, and the quick guides has the features related with the specifications for the Mexican environment. This is only one tip. For example, in Mexico, we have a lot of benefits of this implementation. a lot of advantage, but we have to one change in how to the the massive change were applied, and now this process has, or this process is taking more time that that in AS400, and this is only for the structure of the database. For example, in AS400, when we applied some change for agencies and advertisers, um, all, each brand and product has another table that this is the MR average, and all the changes were applied to this MR average. But now the structure of the database applies this change to another table that is the ad relationship, and the level of this application is more specific. In the past, in AS400, we need to perform 215 change, and now the level for apply this change is bigger, and the intention of this is only to take care that the structure of the database can modify the times for some process. For us, this is the only one change that we identify as a disadvantage, but at the end the balance is positive. And these are the workflow for all the media. The manager perform he managed the activities. The user perform the ASR, open the data, open a channel in data entry. They identify the beginning of one program. If this is a new program, he put the name and the year, and after this he continued with his work. This point is following to programming. It's only for this team perform some quality control about this. Then he look for a spot. If this is a new spot, he put the start time, end time, the brand, product, copy line, and he create the signature, and after this the system include this spot for the ASR and for the remote scanning. The researching team is on chairs to validate this new spot. If this spot is not new, he found the spot, put the start time, end time, the brand, the product, the copy line, and if it's necessary, if the spot has some failure, they put in the database. If not, they leave in blank this field. MediaPath allows to identify the end of of the program, you can in MediaPad you need for all events insert the start time and end time. MediaPad you for programs you can find or identify the start time, and you can leave in blank the end time. And when you found the end of the program, you use a shortcut and you can mark the end of the program. After this is the break generation, and after and then each user can run the cleaning process. If there are some mistakes, they need to fix it, or to fix them in order to pass. O sea, if he doesn't if he has mistakes into database, he cannot pass to the next step. This is now the process for the research team. They identify the new spot the system shows as not checked, and they can open the spot, see the video animation, or only audio if this is for radio, and they check the brand, the product, and the copy lines. If he found some mistake, they can apply the change at this and in this moment, and the change is replicated in all the records identified as with this brand, product, and copy line. After this, they assign the sector, subsector, and category. They perform the association of agencies and advertisers, and after this, they can run a specific cleaning for the research team. If there are some mistakes, they can apply the change again. If all the information is right, they can deliver.
Question: if you have a product that already exists and the agency, they just change from one agency to another, how do you manage that information that already exists to change the agency?
Yeah, and they only need to apply the change in the field, in the field with the mistake, and all the records that were input with the wrong information.
No, but let's just say that a product exists with an agency and that information is correct, but from this month moving forward, that product, those advertisers change to a new agency. How do you manage that change?
Yeah, in the model, they can create a new agency and a new advertiser. If one spot was record with a wrong agency or a wrong advertiser, and the research team find this mistake, they have an option to they have a button that with that they have a button with new for assign a new agency or new advertiser.
Button meaning like how will you change? You have a product, right? And it's been you've been including ads in Coca-Cola product, okay? And you have multiple ads. The product is Coca-Cola and is agency A. But Coca-Cola decided to move from agency A to agency B, but all the ads are already there, already exist. But now you need to code or identify or move that product from Coca-Cola to agency B. How do you manage that? Is there
Oh yeah.
some sort of button that you change, or you have to create everything all over again, or?
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, we have a specific module for this kind of change. This is the this, in Spanish we use the word barridos, and for this reason we have a suite module for agencies and advertising, and we apply this change with the validity of the chain. For example, in Mexico, the validity for agencies for advertisers is monthly, and we receive the information from client service. They send us an email with the request, and they say us this brand change for this month from the advertiser A to advertiser 2, and we apply this change with the suites model.
That model is apart from MediaPad and A4?
It's a independent model, and it's a local development for into A4. Is different to MediaPad, but is into A4.
Okay.
It's a specific model into A4.
Okay.
Do you want to say something, Kike?
It's part of the A4.
Sorry, Kike, your voice is cutting.
It's part of the A4.
You sound as a robot. But I think you can say that this is part of A4. Yep. Kike. Yes. Okay. Yes, Johan. This is part of A4. A4. This is into A4. Is a specific model that we use.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same process for programs. In this only there are no difference about the process for the new spots. Only are the difference is only in the fields that we have for programs. For programs, we only have the name and the year. We don't have another field as for programs. This is the workflow for print. We all the team perform all the activities. We don't have an specific FTE for the scanning and for the download of the media. The people in Mexico perform all the flow for a group of newspapers, of magazines. the all the magazine are scanned, and then they they group the information in spread, and they perform the clipping, and then the automatch is an automatic process that is performed after the people finish the clipping, and after this they perform the cluster match in order to insert into the database all the records that were not identified in the automatch. If they found a new spot, and they assign this spot as new, and the research team is on charge to assign this spot. This is only because the for print media in Mexico, we don't have copy lines. We only identify the brand and the product of of the ads. And after this, they perform the validation with the QC tool, and if they found some mistakes, they can change into DPPF. And that's all. It was the process that we performed during 18 months.
Thank you, Victor, for the information. One of the things is that for Puerto Rico, we do apply copy lines to print. That's one thing. And the other thing is, I know I still have to send the report for the cleaning atoms. I send an email because I found them to be a lot, but I'm not able to export that information from Talabat. I don't know if you know how to do it. If not, then I will have to either send you a screenshot or write them one by one.
Benjamin, do you want to say something?
No, Vic.
Okay.
Okay, so apart from sending the cleaning atoms report, what after that, what are going to be the next steps?
I don't know if you have the details or the questions that Enrique sent to you in our last meeting. You have this information. Maybe we can schedule another meeting in order to clarify it. If not, if we don't have any doubts, I think we can create the design related to the assist. This means that the setup that we need to configure for Puerto Rico and some changes that we need to apply. And I think after you confirm that everything is okay in terms of the requirements, I will prepare the proper effort in order to configure who is the owner, how many times we will task in each history, and I think we can start with the coding process.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The next step is if you have the proper answers that Enrique request to you.
I'm trying to look for that email.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, mm,
It was part of the diagram that I show in the last meeting.
I have the diagram here. It's inside the diagram?
Yes, I mark all the questions in
In red?
pink, red.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because we need more details about these kind of things. Because if we don't review it in detail, maybe we found a gap. If it's a large gap, we need to invest more time. That's why we need to review the details.
Looks from... Okay. Oh, sorry. I thought we answered some of them on the meeting, but I will go through them and add you a comment. The cleaning atoms, that's a report I sent to you on email. I don't know if you know how to export the information from Telepad. If not, then I will have to write them one by one. Because there
Yes,
are...
we don't know how to export.
No, okay. So I will do both things, create a screenshot and then include them one by one, because I noticed that there are two levels of configuration for those atoms.
Yes, this
So
is possible to export this information.
from where? How? Well,
I will send you.
thank you. I will contact you later to check how to do it. The only ones that need that need answers are the one in sort of pink, red.
Yes. Yes, correct.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. I will write them down and then send you the report. That will take me a couple of days. This weekend, well, this week we're working on what we have to deliver since we have a short week. On Thursday, we celebrate Thanksgiving, and Friday, we also have it as a holiday. So I will be at least sending you the answers next week, and then the report after checking how to either export them or write write them down.
Okay.
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 Thank you everyone for your time, and if you have anything else to say or ask or some doubts or questions, just let me know.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Goodbye.